Hello.
It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with the mousy hair, but her mommy is yelling no, and her daddy has told her to go, but her friend is nowhere to be seen.
Hello, everyone. It's Charlton. All right, so this situation with Tucker Carlson, the dude who is in the altercation with him, has been identified, pictured, and so forth over at the Daily Mail. It's out there. Well, his name is out there. It's on Michael Avenatti's Twitter feed. He now has a statement. I don't know if this is under penalty of perjury or whatever, statement of declaration. I don't think so. It's just a statement, but I'll read it in a second. And he's denying that. He's denying the main things. He's denying that he called Tucker Carlson's daughter an effing C-word and said, called her a whore. And I think he said, "Are you Tucker's whore?" is what was claimed by Tucker Carlson, and his daughter. Let me play the video for you. I'm just going to read the statement a little bit. Tell you, here's the dude. This is not like some kind of investigative journalist video. I'm just bringing you up to speed, saying he's denying it. He's claiming he's going to pursue with Michael Avenatti, as I understand it, as his attorney, pressing charges for assault against, I don't know exactly. I think he's saying the three of them: Tucker Carlson, his son, and the other man in the video who, grabs him when he's sitting on a bar stool. He's actually sitting on a bar stool in this video. You don't really see it there, but he apparently is. They're speaking to him. He's at the bar. And I don't want to go on too much about this other than, listen, I didn't have a problem with Michael Avenatti, up until recently, because I think this is out of control. I do. And I think the Brett Kavanaugh stuff was out of control too. I thought the stuff with Trump and Stormy Daniels was just fine by me for the most part. It started to get a little, but to me it was fun, and I thought it was pretty funny, and I didn't think it was any big deal, and no harm, no foul. People making a living, all around, no problem. But I think I have a problem with some of these things, I think a lot of the public, even people like me, who, even though I like Trump, had no problem with that. They start to be like, you know what, I'm moving over into this camp because this is wrong, So let me play the video, and then I'll tell you. It's just basic. It's basic 1, 2, 3, dude. Here it comes. Here's the video, and then. All right. So.
Guys, get the fuck out of here. Guys, get out of here. Come on, guys. Guys, get the fuck out of here. I don't. Go back. You call my business from me. Get it? Call my business from me. Don't do it, John. Get this fucking.
Hey! Come on!
You get the fuck out of here.
Well, I'm not doing anything. What's wrong? Please, just there's no excuse
You're
for
not going to defend
violence.
that guy. You know what he did?
I'm saying there's
You see
no
what he
excuse
did?
for violence.
That's right. Get out of here, there will be some.
I've just said there's no excuse for violence.
Guys,
That's it.
stop.
That's it. I've just said there's no excuse for violence.
Stop.
I'm going to play that again in a second. Just, listen. And some people said in the comments that dude seems very staged. The dude who's saying no need for violence. He says violence 4 times. Violence on camera. And actually, that's referenced in the statement provided by Michael Avenatti on his Twitter feed. Statement of Juan. I didn't even go over his name. Juan Manuel Granados. I think it's his name. Yeah, Granados. Juan Manuel Granados. He recently became a U.S. citizen in September of this year, though. He's been either in and out of the United States, I think working for some time in New York City. Just based on his stuff, it's all there. I'm not digging anything up. And he's been married. He's a gay Latino man. This is something that Michael Avenatti seems to emphasize, I guess, himself too. It makes zero difference to anybody. Nobody cares. If you're gay or Latino, that's not a problem for nobody. But he's been married, I think, to an American citizen for some time, and they have a 2-year-old son That's back in 2012, where he was in a lawsuit with a different country club. And from what I understand, I'm jumping all around. This particular country club that they're at for dinner at the Farmington Country Club in Charlottesville, Virginia, revoked his membership, according to the Daily Mail article that I went through the last video. But this is a different lawsuit. Roanoke Athletic Club, I believe, in Virginia, because their membership was taken away when the club reportedly learned that it was a gay couple with a child, and that was the family unit. They revoked their membership. They filed a lawsuit, and from what I understand, I didn't read the article real clearly, but they backtracked on that. They reversed their decision. They reinstated their membership. I don't know where the lawsuit went from that. He's in this quick little video. I'll play it just for a second, just so you can see him. He just is sitting there.
Juan Granados and his partner Will Trinkle.
That's it. That's him and his partner. So, and he's an advertising executive and artist. So, but I think he's a working professional, basically. Is what I'm getting at, sort of. What was I? But that dude, and you can see him in this video, but the very beginning. If you look, he's looking right at him. He's focused on him. The dude who says violence, no need for violence, and he's got like a British accent. It just all seems very set up, and that's what most people think. And I'd say, I mean, it sure looks that way. Let me just so you can.
Guys, you better get the fuck out of here. Guys, get out of here. Come on, guys. Guys, get the fuck out of here. I don't. You call my sister a name.
We don't need to watch it again and again. So, like I said, he's denying it. Let me read his statement, and then I'll tell you what I think. And it's, I'll tell you in a sec. I am very active in Charlotte. This is the statement from Juan, Manuel, Granados. There he is, pictured there. He's a board member on this woman's initiative, and that's where I've learned that he's like an advertising executive, or that's his career, his background. Working for very large corporate clients, Heineken, Time Warner Cable, Singular Wireless, Wendy's, McDonald's executive. He's done various work, but he's also an artist. This is his artist webpage and some of his artwork and so on. And again, this is nothing just digging him up. It's all right there. But his the statement from Michael Avenatti. I am very active in Charlottesville community. I am involved in many charities and local organizations. I served on the boards of Women's Initiative, Second Street Gallery, and the Lighthouse Studio, and also serve on the Tom Tom Festival Committee. I'm a proud gay member of the Latin community and also an immigrant. I obtained my U.S. citizenship in late September. Tucker Carlson's explanation of what transpired at the Farmington Country Club in Virginia on October 13th is a complete fabrication. Among the many lies contained in his statement, number one, I never called any member of his family any names. I never attacked his daughter as Tucker claims. I never called his daughter or son a C word or whore or anything approximating that. I certainly never apologized for using those words or admitted to saying them because I never said them. Many witnesses support this fact. Tucker has created this story out of thin air and never happened. Tucker's daughter never returned to the table in tears, as he claims. That too is a complete fabrication. Tucker's son and Tucker, together with the unidentified friend, were the aggressors that night, as shown in the video. I never threatened any of them. When one views the video, you can clearly see whom is being aggressive. I am seated calmly. Tucker threatened me with physical violence and told me to go back to where you came from before another patron started filming the incident. On the video, Tucker is shown yelling various profanities at me and threatening me. Tucker's friend is seen grabbing me, yanking me off my chair, and also threatening physical violence, while another patron says there is no need for physical violence. Tucker's daughter was drinking that night despite the fact she is underage at 19. She repeatedly came to the bar to get drinks, and Tucker was fully aware his daughter was drinking. I intend on pursuing possible charges against Tucker for assault, against his son for assault and battery, and against his friend for assault and battery. I did not deserve to be treated that way that night. I did not deserve to be told to go back to where you came from. I am confident that after full and complete investigation, the truth will be known and Tucker's version of events will be shown to be a complete fabrication. Okay. Number one, first and foremost, and it just defies common sense. Nobody knows exactly, nobody except the people that were there. But why in God's name would Tucker Carlson, out of everybody in the place, seek him out, and this confrontation would ensue? Why? Why would that happen? For absolutely no reason whatsoever, Tucker Carlson is a controversial figure. The notion that somebody who seems to be firmly planted on the left, and is identifying himself that way on the various boards that he sits and so forth, being represented by Michael Avenatti, the notion that, he may be provoked and it has a great dislike for somebody like Tucker Carlson because he's an immigrant and because he identifies with the left, that's not that's almost. But Tucker doesn't even know this person. Why would he just end up in a confrontation when he was just at his table? That's the main thing. It just doesn't make any sense. He obviously went over there for a reason, and knowing that he's a famous figure and that there's people all around with cameras, there's no way he would just go over there and make a jackass out of himself, knowing how much he stands to lose if he's doing something that's inappropriate. It just doesn't make any sense. So, but if your daughter is threatened, how does he know she didn't go back to the table in tears? He's not at the table unless there's other people in the bar who are complicit in this. How did they end up with this video to begin with? There's so many things, and the fact that supposedly Tucker said go back to where you came from before they started filming, it's all really silly, dude, and silly is being very kind. Listen, man, I don't know, I just don't know, because I'm a huge fan of Trump, I really do, but in many respects, I think I'm a little mushy. I'd say a lot of people think I'm like moderate, even though I'm pretty firmly conservative libertarian. And I'm telling you right now, this kind of stuff just makes people who are mushy like me get hard and just get cynical and be like, you know what, dude, it's not even, you don't want to be compromising with this. Why? It's terrible. Even Stephen Colbert, and he was speaking about this reference, but he was talking about Antifa protesting at his home. He was saying that Stephen Colbert, who hates Trump and disagree, and it represents everything that Tucker done, against Tucker, was saying it was disgusting that they were camping out his house, harassing his wife and kids, and so forth. Man. All right, man, that is the story there. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below, and I will see you.
Nearest view, and she's hooked to the silver screen. But the film is a sad thing for she's lived it 10 times or more.
I'll see you in the next video, man.
She could split in the eyes
Later.
of